Hi, and welcome back to Guided by Spirits. Today I want to share with you this money spell that I've been experimenting with very successfully for, 3-4 months now. And it works every single time. And I just thought this is just way too good not to share with you. And because there is a full moon coming up in a couple of days, I thought I would clean out my current money bowl and make one from scratch so that you guys can see how that works. So the first thing you need, obviously, is a bowl. And it could be green, it could be silver, it could be gold, probably white. White's a very, neutral, all-purpose color. And I've been using these gold bowls, but this time I thought, I received this bowl from my aunt who passed away, and she was a self-made millionaire. So I thought, hey, let's put in that extra power from my ancestors. And so this is what I'm going to use today. So it's very important, for starters, to make sure that everything you use is clean and also energetically cleaned. So I washed this bowl with water, and now I'm going to light some. You could use Palo Santo or incense. This is this incense is called Forest, and I find all that, like those pine and cedar and stuff. That's all very. Is this lit? It is not lit. It's very clearing. You could also use patchouli, but get a good brand, because otherwise it really stinks. But if it, people make so many jokes about patchouli being stinky, but actually if you buy like a really good brand, I'll put down below the brand I use. It actually smells really, really good. So anyway, so you take your bowl and you let the smoke go in here. You could also use, did I say? You can use Palo Santo or, some kind of a smudge stick. But this smells nice. And my Palo Santo is about like this big right now, so I need to get some new. All right, so I'm going to leave this here because we're going to clear some other things as well. All right, let me empty out this bowl. Woo! And we're going to go through all the stuff that needs to go in the bowl, okay? So obviously money. So I took $1. I have some euros. I found some, I think it's Turkish money in a drawer. Throw that in because, maybe I got international money coming in. Coins. We'll go through what all of this stuff is. Okay. So, for fun, because that's the thing, when you're doing these kinds of spells, don't be all serious and don't be all like begging, like, please God, I need the money. Because that attitude actually blocks what you're trying to manifest, So go into it like with a playful attitude. This is going to be so much fun. I can't wait to see what happens. Magic should be fun. It's not like this, like, ooh, I don't know. Some people make it sound so like dark and evil, and it's just not. It's just you're playing with manifestation, and it's just a way to trick your subconscious, or reinforce your subconscious mind into attracting what you want, like helping you to create what you want, and lowering the resistance to what you want, just helping you to focus. Okay, so this money bowl is going to help you focus on receiving money. Okay, so here I've got these like magical Chinese kind of coins that they use. So, woo! I'm gonna put those in there. I have different sizes. I just grabbed all the ones I had in the house. My kids gave them to me one year. And then all kinds of other coins that I just, I had a swear jar. I just emptied that all out into here. I emptied out my wallet. Copper coins, by the way, are great. Copper is a good thing. It attracts money. You can also put copper into a basil plant, like around the edges of a basil plant, to help it to attract more money. Basil is a very good plant for attracting money, by the way. And what else? We got euros. I've got American money. I've got quarters and dimes and everything I can get my hands on. Coins. Okay, so the loud portion of this video is now over. I'm gonna get my money. Hold it. Put it in there. And what you can do, say you don't want people knowing that you're doing magic. Because there's just a bunch of money in it, it's just a change bowl. And that's how you should use it anyway, because you want to keep this bowl active. You don't want to make it and then just ignore it, okay? You want to always be taking something out, putting something in. It's just your change bowl. All right, the other thing I put in, it's not necessary or anything, but I like to do it because it makes me think of buried treasure. Oh, by the way, I should have done this, shouldn't I? Okay, we're cleaning the money in the smoke. Got carried away. All right, I'll do it this way. Money, clean. All right, and we're putting it back in. Okay. So now we've got all these, I've just got all these pretty crystals, colorful crystals. What do we got here? Yeah, tiger eye, I believe, actually does bring you prosperity, as does amethyst, which I have a bunch of tiny little bits of amethyst here. But I really just do it because I think it's pretty, and it makes me think of pirate's treasure. So these are all clean. Here's a nice green one, makes you think of money. This is a piece of sea glass. I always collect bits of sea glass when I go to a beach if I find it. And I read somewhere that sea glass had magical properties. Woo! And this one's green, so in it goes. This is a piece of cedar, which I just cut off a tree in my backyard. And cedar attracts money, among other things. Cedar's amazing. It's very, it can cure you. It's great for your immune system, and it's protective, and it attracts money. I swear, it's my favorite tree. So I'm gonna put that in there. This is a basil leaf, and you can write wishes on a basil leaf, or a sigil, which represents the wish. And then you can just, here, can you see? You can just keep that in your bowl. So this, I used this already, so I'm actually gonna take this outside and burn it later. But here, we can take a new basil leaf and just write on it. You can be as specific or non-specific as you want. If you've ever worked with manifesting before, you will have noticed what works better for you. Some people, depending on their design, do a lot better with very specific wishes. I'm one of those people, so the more specific I am, the faster and easier it comes. Some people need to just be really loosey-goosey. So, I could say specifically, I wish to receive whatever, $198.97, and that works. Another person would have to say very generally, I wish to receive money. Yeah. So this incense is driving me crazy. Why is it blowing in my face? I don't know. I'm moving it. It smells good, but Jesus. All right. I'm just off camera. I am putting incense on the sleeve. So you write your wish and I will write mine. Okay, so I have written my wish on my basil leaf. I'm hiding it under here. So it's nobody's business what my wish is. Another thing that makes money come to you and quickly, cinnamon. And a lot of times in magic you work in threes. So I just chose to use 3 cinnamon sticks because I want it fast. Another thing I've been experimenting with is putting in coffee. I can't guarantee that this works because I actually threw it in when I'd already done the spell, you know, so I was just sort of keeping it activated, but not when I actually did the spell. But we'll try that today and I'll let you know if it made it happen faster. Coffee, you can throw in a coffee bean. I have an espresso machine, so I just thought, hey, and I'll throw in a golden colored Nespresso pod. Why not? But the other thing that you put in are what you're wishing for. Okay, so these are the things I wished for last time. By the way, they work so fast. I mean, I've gotten, especially if I do it on a Tuesday, which happens to be today, it comes so fast and just from completely unexpected sources. And I swear, within 3 days and usually faster, you know, someone will call me and say, oh, I sent you money. And, well, please try this. It's amazing. So, okay, this is how you're going to do the spell. So since I've just set up a different camera angle, let me just take a minute to ask you to please like this video if you enjoy the content and subscribe. That would really help me a lot to grow this channel, and it would help you to manifest more things. So yeah, do me that favor. Like and subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything, but it means the world to me. All right, so you take a piece of paper and you write down your statement, and it should be in like as if it's already happened or it's happening. So in my case, let's say I'm writing, I am receiving 500,000 euros. Then I turn it to the right because right is for receiving. I am receiving 500,000 euros. Turn it to the right. I am receiving 500,000 euros. Now you're going to turn it to the right again. You're going to sign your name. Turn it to the right. Sign your name, sort of on a diagonal. Turn it to the right. Sign your name. And now, this is the part that I came up with myself. You are going to create a sigil that you put in the middle of this all. So how do you do that? You write down in all caps, right? I am, and this is all letters, okay? So I am receiving 500,000 euros. Okay, and then you're going to get rid of all the vowels. Also, if you have a Y in your wish, you get rid of that too. Anything that sounds like a vowel. Yeah, I do these a lot, so I can usually just look, but anyway. Okay, and then you take all the consonants, but you, anything that's double, you leave it out. So we've got an M, an R, a C, a V, a V, so no. H. We already have an N. A D. We already have R. T isn't in there yet. H, we already have. S. D we have. Okay, there we go. So these are the letters we have to work with. I also then like to make lowercase ones, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a fun little drawing using these letters. And it doesn't matter what it looks like, as long as you're happy with it. Could even do cursive. This is just a visual for you to so that you get inspired for your drawing. Okay, so you can use any of these and make a letter, a drawing. So let's see, I gotta just think of something real fast for you. So let's see, S always makes me think of a dollar sign. So I'll use that S. Let's see, an F. I need an F. So look, if I go like that and I just attach it to that, here's the F, right? Here's the F, so that's done. An M makes me think of money, and look at that. If you go like that, this here, it's sort of like open to receive, right? So that's fun. Let's see, C. C is already in here, see? So C is gone. Is there an R already in here? Yes. If we just go like that, we've got a little R. V is already in there. N is already in there. How about an H? No, but look at this. Now it'll totally look like a dollar sign. If I go like that, you know, this will act as the 8. Then we got an H. We need a D, a G, and a T. Let's see. You know, let's just be lazy. I'm gonna make that a backwards D. If I go like that, it's also a G. And if I go like that, I have an upside down T. All right, everybody is represented. So that's like a sort of like really fast way. Here, let me zoom in a bit for you. To make a sigil. You can play around with it, try a bunch of different designs. I'm just going to stick with this one because you don't want to watch me doodling for half an hour. And it doesn't really matter because you're just going to, you're just creating this and then you're going to forget all about it. You're not going to think about it. So let me get my thing. And I'm just going to and I'm going to do it right in the middle. I'm going to draw very neatly my sigil. Okay. What else we got here? We got this. And we got this. And we have that. And we have that. And we have that. And there you go. There's your sigil. So now what you do is fold the paper towards you. Always towards you when it's something that you're receiving. Turn it to the right. Fold it towards you. Turn it to the right. Fold it towards you. Now you just keep doing this until you can't fold it anymore. It doesn't matter how many times you've done it. All right, I think we're getting there. Maybe one more. Yeah, towards me. There we go. And then you just throw it in here. Anywhere you want. You can bury it underneath so nobody sees it. There you go. And now you've added your petition to the money bowl. So now it's time to activate and supercharge your money bowl using candles. Now you can use a green candle. It symbolizes money. You could use a white candle that's all purpose. I have this really cute candle that's got some gold on it, or you could take a white candle and put some like rub gold glitter all over it. Whatever you want. If you don't want people thinking you're weird, if you don't have enough privacy, just use a tea light, a white tea light. And the cool thing about these is that you can carve your sigils, or put in a little sigil here, even under it, and no one will know. No one will be the wiser. Okay, so you take your cleansed candle. Let's try the green one, okay? And you've already purified it under the smoke to just get rid of any energy that's been stuck there from being in the store or in the factory. And now I want to carve some symbols into it. And the best thing I've ever found to use is just like an old empty pen. I've tried knives, I've tried pins, I've tried nails. This works the best. So let's see, you could carve say a dollar sign into it, euro sign, whatever money you've got. Let's see, I'll put a happy face because I'm gonna be so happy when I get this money. Maybe a heart because I love money. Right? So whatever you want. And like I said, if you don't have privacy, just do this along the sides and the bottom of your tea light. All right, and now we're going to make this candle extra powerful by adding an essential oil that's made from an herb that attracts money. So this is bergamot oil. I'm going to put a drop of that in my hand. And then I'm going to take a drop of this glorious Florida water, which also purifies and attracts money. And I'm going to rub that all over this candle. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So now you're going to take your candle in a holder and light it. Now, you could let it burn all the way down, but that could take some time. The least amount of time would be 9 minutes. 9 minutes is more than enough time. And that way you could do it every day. So 9 minutes at a time until the whole candle has burned down. You could do it 9 minutes in the morning, 9 minutes at night, whatever you want. Just do it every day until this candle has burned down. And when you put it out, by the way, either, go like this with your fingers. I'm chicken, so I have a little candle snuffer, and you would go like that. Because if you, now I have to light it again, if you blow it out, superstition dictates that you are blowing away the thing that you wished for. And that might be a little over the top superstitious, but whatever. In for a penny, in for a pound. So you've lit your candle, you've put it next to your bowl. Some people make these whole altars for this, and you can, if that helps you, to make a whole altar that's got a bunch of different things that symbolize prosperity to you, go for it. But you don't have to, a tea light and a bowl full of money, and you're all set. What you're going to do now is really focus on the money that you wished for, the exact statement actually that you wrote down and what you want to do, because it's not just your power that you're using, right? You want to use the full power of the energy of the world and the universe, right? So you're going to You will close your eyes. You will imagine that you're connecting to the center of the planet, bringing that energy up. You will connect to the center of the universe, God, spirit, source, whatever you call it. Bring that back down. See, because now because the money that you want to manifest, that's coming from this earth, right? Somewhere around this planet. So you want to connect. You want to really connect, and you want to connect to that creative energy of source. So you connect both of those energies in your heart. Imagine it expanding, filling you, surrounding you, and you can make it as big as you want. You can fill your room, your house, your city, your country, your continent. You can surround the whole world if you want. I like to surround the whole world because then I'm like, that money, I'm leaving no stone unturned. It could come from anywhere, right? And then you're just really gonna close your eyes and think about what you asked for. Think about why you want that money. What do you want to do with it? Imagine yourself doing that. Imagine yourself receiving it. Imagine how happy, however joyful you feel, or relief, or whatever it is you feel when you receive it. And just play with that. Just imagine, just spend time feeling happy and imagining what you are going to do with the money you receive. Maybe whatever, you're going to buy a car, you're going to buy a house, you're going to take your kids out to dinner, you're going to help a friend who's in need. It doesn't matter, just imagine it all. You're going to put it in the bank. You don't have to even spend it all. Just, what do you want that money for? Think about it, imagine it, and just spend those 9 minutes thinking about that. And then you can put your candle out, put this in a nice place. If you're into Feng Shui, then you would put it in your success direction. If you want to play with that and you don't know how, the easiest thing to do is to just follow Marie Diamond. And she has an app, and you fill in your birthday and it will tell you what your directions are, because they change every year. I think my success direction this year is west. So I would then place this bowl in the western area of my living room or my office or whatever. So that's what I'm going to do. And I hope that you will try this spell and let me know what comes of it, if it works for you. It's just play with it, have fun. We're experimenting, we're playing with energy, and keep it light, keep it hopeful. This is a great week. This is a great week to try it, because the energy is much better than it was last week. So you give that a try, and I will see you next time on Guided by Spirits.